Welcome to Hathersage Well Dressing 2020. We're offering you a slideshow of well dressings in the past in Hathersage and a film of how last year's well dressing was put together by our hard-working team. We welcome all levels of skills at well dressing, so please feel free to join us next year. Many thanks everyone and enjoy yourselves this week.
Give me the land where the wild thyme grows, or the heathery dales among, where souls of flower with crimson eye creeps the sunburnt banks along, where the door hangs o'er the dell, while its pinnacles pierce the sky, and its foot's laved in waters pure of the lively murmuring wine. Give me a land where the purple heather, the thyme and bilberry grow together. I've seen the Rockies rise high above the trees. I've seen the northern lights brought me to my knees. Where you are, where you roam, time wanders on, time leads you home. I've chased the river's rush, run down to the sea, charted seasons in the skies, clouds do as they please. Where you are, where you roam, time wanders on, time leads you home. I've seen the sun scorch the land in flame, harvest fields burnt beneath a blaze, heard the wild geese cry as they crossed the plain, heard the wind call my name. I've seen 100 towns shining bright. Slept among the summer stars, danced through winter's nights. Where you are, where you roam, time wanders on, time leads you home. I've seen the sun scorch the land in flame, harvest fields burnt beneath a blaze, heard the wild geese cry as they crossed the plain, heard the wind call my name. I've seen 100 towns, cities shining bright, slept among the summer stars, danced through winter's nights. Where you are, where you roam, time wanders on, time leads you home. Where you are, where you roam, time wanders on.
Suzanne from Let's Go Peak District, and I have the absolute pleasure of being up close and personal with this beautiful well dressing from the village of Hathersage in the Peak District National Park. Now, counties up and down England create their own well dressings, but the custom is particularly well known, if you pardon the pun, in the Peak District, and especially in the counties of Derbyshire and Staffordshire. It's an ancient tradition. It goes back hundreds of years. Certainly in the Peak District, in Tissington, it's recorded as early as the 1300s. So it's perhaps a bit surprising that nobody actually knows exactly how or why the tradition started. But it's literally to dress the community well. So most probably it's to give thanks for the water that the well provided, which certainly hundreds of years ago would have been absolutely vital to the people of the community. Well dressings are essentially very large pictures, created entirely from natural materials. They're absolute works of art, and each one takes hundreds of hours to create. Materials used are gathered throughout the year and typically consist of petals, flower heads, leaves, moss, twigs, seeds, berries, nuts and wool. And if you've ever wondered exactly how a well dressing is made, keep watching, because I was lucky enough to be able to go behind the scenes as this one was created, right from the start to the finish. The well dressing is created in clay that has been applied into wooden boards. The first stage is for the boards to be soaked in the river for about 3 weeks to soften them. The clay is then kneaded to make it pliable and remove air pockets in a process known as puddling, and it's then smoothed into the wooden boards. The design for the well dressing is drawn onto large sheets of brown paper and laid over the clay. The design is then carefully pricked through onto the clay, and the first elements of the picture are added. The dry, most robust materials are added first, such as wood, seeds, berries and wool. The foliage is added next, so the leaves, grasses and mosses. And finally, the petals and fragile leaves are then added in a process known as petaling. The boards are then transported very carefully to the site of the well and placed in position. And as you can see behind me, the end result is this beautiful creation that everybody in the village can appreciate and admire. And maybe that's the key to well dressings and their enduring appeal, even now when we can get water just by turning on a tap in our home. It's about the whole community coming together to create something and make something of absolute beauty.